Hello, my name is Marsha Johnson and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Together with my grandnieces and nephew, Allie, Ashley, and Ryan, we are Marsha's Crafts. Today we're going to make this Hello Cupcake window card. There's the inside. To make this card, you will need the Hello Cupcake stamp set. You'll use this image, all the parts of the cupcake, the little flower, the sprinkles, and celebrate your day. Then from Itty Bitty Birthdays, I'm just going to use the birthday wishes. For dies, call Me Cupcake, and you'll need the cake plate. This one, the parts of the cupcake, and the candles. Then also some of the rectangular stitch framelits, the largest one, the third from the largest one, and the small one over here. For ink, Early Espresso, Flirty Flamingo, and Crumb Cake. The dimensions or the measurements and the materials needed will be listed below. Just click on that little arrow and they should come up for you. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to do it a little bit different today. I've had another idea. So first we will be doing some big shot work. We take this Flirty Flamingo layer and using the largest of the stitched framelits, cut that out, and then using the dome die, you would put that there and also cut that out, but save the inside part. So let's see what that would look like when we were finished. That would look like this. And then from that inside part, we would cut, I don't have it here, I must have put it down, but we would cut the candles and we would end up with little candles. That's our Flirty Flamingo for the moment. On our largest of the white layers, you'll have two cards, two white layers. You have one for the inside, which is the smaller one. And then you have one for the outside. The outside one, you will also take one of the layering rectangles, the third largest, and put that in, run it through the Big Shot, and then you will be left with this piece and this piece. We're going to use this on the front of our card, and we're going to stamp on this piece. So let's get our stamping done. Actually, the first thing I want to do for the stamping is on this piece here, and that will be to take our Flirty Flamingo ink and the little flower stamp, and we're going to stamp randomly on the front of our Flirty Flamingo cardstock. I think that looks good. Next, we're going to stamp the inside of our card, which would be that other, the slightly smaller piece of Whisper White. For that, we're going to use some Early Espresso, and we're going to say celebrate your day. Put that down about here. Then we're going to bring back that flower, one here, and one here. There we go. Then for our envelope, we're going to use the Sweet Wishes in Early Espresso. Put that down in the lower left corner. Bring back our flower. Put one here and one here. Okay, now for our stamping, we're going to use that cutout and a little piece of silver. Well, not for stamping, but we're going to use this cutout. Okay, we're going to stamp our sentiment in Early Espresso. Then we're going to stamp the cake part of our cupcake also in Early Espresso. We're going to stamp the frosting in Flirty Flamingo. And we're going to stamp the bottom part in Crumb Cake. Oh, I did forget one thing. We're going to stamp the sprinkles in Early Espresso. So let's do that on our little cupcake frosting. There we go. Then we're going to take this to the Big Shot, and we are going to take this silver piece and do our cake holder. Take that rectangle and put it around to do our birthday wishes. and then cut out the rest of the cupcake like so. And of course, through the miracle of YouTube, we've got our pieces already done. Okay, so now we assemble. Like I said, I'm going to do this one a little bit differently. Let's start by assembling our cupcake. For that, I'll use glue, and I'll just put a little bit of glue down at the bottom of this one, and then put it in back. There we go. Then I'll take some glue and put it on the back of my cake part. Put it right here. Then take our little candles, and I like it right there. Okay, there's our cupcake. Take our card base and take the inside of our card and go ahead and put that in. I'm going to use SNAIL for that just because it's faster. Okay, then the front, we'll take that white piece, put SNAIL on that. Put that on the front. Border is a little wider on the sides than the top and bottom just because of the way that rectangle goes. Then I'm going to do this a little differently than I did the one before. I'm going to use a piece of window sheet in here instead of vellum. So what I'll do is put SNAIL all the way around this opening. Put the window sheet down. Then I'm going to place this on the front and actually put my little cupcake inside and see where I want it. Just a little bit higher than that, I think. Just lay it down. Don't push it down yet. That looks pretty good to me, so go ahead and push it down. Then I'm going to take dimensionals. I did not use dimensionals on the other one. I actually wanted to, but I found when I used the dimensionals, because it put a little bit of distance between the vellum and the cupcake, it obscured the cupcake too much. So I opted against the dimensionals on the other card. I'm going to use quite a few because I don't want this to sag. Okay, I put that on the front. And we can take our little cake plate, take some glue, put that right down on the front. Take our sentiment and put that up on some dimensionals. Don't forget to use your edges. They're just as good as the rest of them. Put that right here. And then to finish off the card, we'll add a little bit of bling. Put a rhinestone there, there, and down here. And that's our card with the window sheet. So here it is with the vellum, and there it is with the window sheet. Take your pick. If you would like to purchase any of these products, you may do so at marciascrafts.stampinup.net. We would appreciate your patronage. And if you liked the video, maybe you could give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.